Hello subscribers! In part 3, you will learn how to make hair. Unlike the face, this step is much easier. You will simply be dragging and adjusting the hair. If you want to dive deeper into creating different hairstyles, feel free to check out the playlist on the channel, where I cover various styles. But make sure to finish this video first, or you might miss the continuation. Let's quickly create simple hair for this face. Add a sphere from the Mesh menu. Position the sphere on top of the head. Ensure the sphere is centered properly. Switch to Sculpt mode and select the Elastic Deform brush as usual. Enable X symmetry to mirror brush actions across the X axis. Drag the sphere to fit the reference image. Switch back to Object mode and use the Annotate tool to mark the hair in the side view. Mark the directions of the hair flow as well. Adjust the head to ensure it doesn't interfere with the hair sphere. Let's start editing the back of the hair. Adjust the front and side views of the hair as shown in the demonstration. Increase the resolution by adding a multi-resolution modifier and clicking Subdivide. Further refine the resolution by pressing Subdivide again in the multi-resolution modifier. Strengthen the brush for finer adjustments. Further refine the resolution by pressing Subdivide again in the multi-resolution modifier. Draw lines following the directions you marked with the Annotate tool. Switch to Object Mode and increment the viewport level in the multi-resolution modifier. Let's create back hair as well. Add another sphere from the Mesh menu. Place this sphere at the back of the head and resize it appropriately. Switch to Sculpt mode and enable Yext symmetry for mirrored brush effects. Use the elastic deform brush to shape the back hair. Add a multi-resolution modifier for the back hair as well. Sculpt the back hair to make it look natural. While I may not sculpt like a pro due to recording constraints, you can refine it better. Adjust the hair while referring to the front view for accuracy. Click on Apply for the multi-resolution modifiers on both the added spheres. Let's print the face and see how it looks. We can print the face first and see how it turns out. You can even use the printed face for practicing painting as well. Save a copy of the Blender file as print face. Tilt the head slightly for a better view. Add a mesh cube and position it on the neck. Select the face and apply a Boolean modifier. In the Boolean modifier, choose the cube as the target object. Apply the changes made by the Boolean modifier. Delete the cube, as it's no longer needed. Export the 3D model SESTL file for printing. Open the Ultimaker Cura software. Drag and drop the 3D model into Ultimaker Cura. Ensure the 3D model is aligned to the Z-axis and set it to 0. Resize the 3D object to fit your requirements. Set the height of the 3D face model to 6.5 centimeters. Save the 3D model, and I will proceed to print it. Here's the 3D printed face model that I have just created, and I have to say, I am really pleased with how it turned out. The printing process took around 3 hours, which might seem like a lot of time, but when you see the final result, it's definitely worth it. Now, I am in the process of removing the support structures from the model. If anyone knows a more efficient way to add supports during 3D printing, something that saves time and filament, please feel free to share any reference videos or tips. I am always looking to learn and improve, and I would love to incorporate any new techniques into my next project. Who knows, I might even create a detailed tutorial to help others benefit from those methods. As for the support removal, it's quite straightforward since the supports have been placed in a zigzag pattern. This design makes them easy to detach without damaging the model. It's a smart technique that really makes the post-processing step smooth and hassle-free, saving both time and effort. Let me carefully peel off the supports, and we will be able to see the model in its full glory. Once cleaned up, this face model will be ready for painting or further detailing to really bring it to life. How did you like the video? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to watch the next video, where we will design a costume for this miniature.